And we talked to a happiness expert and coach about how you can keep your spirits upbeat even during these uncertain times.
News 3 starts right now.
It's easy, understandable that you might feel a little overwhelmed or maybe unhappy. So we have the expert in the building, a coach who can help you get through some of these tough times and maybe keep you a little more upbeat. With everything going on today, understandable that you can become a little overwhelmed or maybe unhappy at times. Only natural. Well, joining us now with tips to find happiness even during these uncertain times is expert and coach Dannie De Novo. Dannie, good to have you again. You know, the last time that you were here, you gave us some really fun acronyms that we can use to kind of help us through some of this. So you have a new one, right? For happy?
For happy, yes. Ways to help you bring happiness to yourself and then model that happiness for everyone around you.
Hey, so important so that we can help other people along this process too. So let's get into it. Happy, the acronym. What do we need to keep in mind?
H is for hitch yourself to new ideas, new interests, new hobbies. This is a great time to just take your time and explore something new.
Okay, I love that. Kind of dipping our toes into something we haven't tried before, and now's the perfect time to do it because we may have a little more free time on our hands. Also A, right?
A is for appreciate, and this means to look for the good in your life and train yourself to look for the good in your life. Because when you look for the good all the time, more and more good stuff just keeps coming in and you can just ride that momentum.
Well, and also sometimes I know for myself, I keep a little, gratitude notebook, and you just write down maybe one or two things in the morning or at night that, that you're grateful for or that you find that are good around you.
It's a great practice, and it'll switch your energy like that.
It really does. It really does. More so than you think it would. All right, let's go to P and P.
Okay, the first P is prize yourself. Do you really love yourself? Do you take the time to take care of yourself? Because when you learn to be patient and kind with yourself and accepting of yourself, not only will you be happier, but you'll become more empathetic and compassionate, and that will help with your relationships with other people.
Okay, important to value ourselves, not be so hard on ourselves all the time, right?
Well, we tend to look at the negative on ourselves, so let's look for the good when it comes to ourselves, too.
Yeah, they always say you're your own worst critic. All right, P, purpose, definitely need one.
Yes, purpose. So this one's really special to me because it wasn't that long ago that I was living a very miserable life. And one night I looked down at the floor and my baby was copying me. And at first I was so proud and I said to her, just like mommy. And then I just had this crushing wave of nausea come over me because I realized I was teaching her how to live a lonely and depressed life. And so my purpose became learning how to live a happy and energetic and fulfilling life so I could teach those things to my daughter. And that purpose transformed my life.
Well, you never know who's modeling what you're doing. So that's a very good example of how, you didn't even realize that your daughter's picking up on even the small things, right?
Everybody is watching. Yes.
Everybody's watching. There you go. Okay, and finally, why?
Well, why is for you because your happiness ultimately begins and ends with you. And as we just said, you don't know who's watching, and you might have the ability to change someone else's life and show them that happiness is real and that they can get it too.
Well, I tell you what, if they want to tap in on more of this happiness and kind of shift that paradigm, so to speak, in their mind, then they can log onto your website, DannieDeNovo.com, and put that information also on our website, news3lv.com. Dannie, thank you so much. Well, I'm smiling, so I'm on my way.
Oh, good. It was so good to be here.
You too. Nice talking with you.